It's a losing game, but it ain't my fault. Oh, don't you worry, babe. I'm learning not to care.
Talking with Miss Tess here on WNCW. Let's hear another song.
All right. Yeah. Well, maybe we'll do a little taste of a Cajun
do the waltz
stuff. Yeah. This is a. I wish we had our accordions and our fiddles here today, but this is one I wrote with the accordion player Blake Miller. Actually, I wrote the. We wanted to put a Cajun waltz on the album, and I was like looking at covers, and I was like, why don't we just write one? So I talked to Blake and figured out what key I could write it in because the accordion has its limitations. It came up with
accordion.
Yeah, this is the Cajun accordion. It's different. So it's diatonic. It's like a harmonica, so they can only play in certain keys.
Yes.
And you got to get a different accordion if you want a different key and stuff like that. But we wrote this in the key of C, and he said that was fine. And
turns out C's all right.
It's a passing grade. Or key.
And I texted him this long message about what I wanted the song to be about, which is kind of an apocalyptic waltz. And he is fluent in Cajun French. He actually has his own radio show down there on KRVS. And he speaks French the entire time. It's really worth tuning into that station to stream. And it's their local NPR station as well. But Roger Cash, who wrote the liner notes, also has a great show on there.
Cool. On KRVS, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. And so he somehow turns these lyrics into something that made sense in French. And it's called La Valse D Asteur, which means the waltz of the current moment, basically of now, and it's basically when, growing up, I thought the world was great and full of good candy. And then, as the years go by, I realize it can crumble at a moment's notice. And, in the end, it's just us here. So let's dance and be with each other and make it beautiful. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Et quand j'étais un enfant, je croyais donc que le monde était plein des sucrettes et des bonnes, bonnes, bonnes. Une belle place sur des oiseaux, chanter pour se lever comme dodo. Mais Esther, j'ai peur que ce soit ma malheur. Les années ont passé, le monde a tout changé. Des misères et des souffrances, ça n'arrête que jamais. L'amour se passe comme le vent, y'a rien qui dure pour ton temps. Aujourd'hui on est ici, il faut faire la belle vie. Le monde peut tomber ce moment, et avec lui tombe le monde. Le temps il va se passer, l'on danser. Pour le jour va arriver, on va l'été, le jour va arriver. On va tout s'adonner. Car après tout, il y a personne ici sauf que nous.
It's Miss Tess on WNCW with Thomas Brian Eaton on the electric guitar, and La Valse D Asteur, the waltz of the now, you think?
Yeah,
More or
the
less?
waltz of the current moment.
Okay, the
Yes.
current moment, yes.
or something.
We need a good apocalyptic waltz. That's one that's been kind of missing.
Yeah.
If the world feels like it's falling apart, might as well just dance. Great. I mentioned that you're kind of like, in a way, a musical chameleon of having dabbled and gotten involved in so many different genres, and you do it so well. And also you perform well with so many different groups. This is a wonderful sound here, the two of you. But on your tour, you were, what, a trio and a quartet?
Yeah, we were a quartet. We formed a new band we're calling Allumé.
Yeah.
Partially because of this album, so we can have some support from some people who play this kind of music, you know, to help bring the songs to life, and partially because we're just really good friends. Yeah, we were playing with Kelly Jones, who sang a lot of harmonies on the album, aka Casey Jones is her artist name. And she's a great artist in her own right, and plays fiddle and guitar. And Trey Boudreau, like I was saying, was in the Revelers, and he played bass and snare drum on the tour. Actually, all of us played two instruments in the band. I played guitar and bass. Trey plays bass and bass and drum. Kel plays guitar and fiddle, and Thomas played guitar and pedal steel. So it was kind of a really fun collaboration and mixing of genres and styles, and we're going to do some more dates with them in May up in the Northeast.
Yeah, and it's a collaborative effort between Tess doing a lot of these songs and some other stuff, and Kelly, whose artist name again is Casey Jones, and myself all singing songs and doing our own stuff and putting it all together.
I like those kind of collaborations, cooperative efforts and such. Cool. So that's in May. You're going back on the road in just a little bit. This tour is wrapping up. You're headed home to Nashville today, and then just a little downtime and back out on the road. And I don't know, any other projects, other things? You do little things on the side or anything?
I do a fair amount of bass playing in Nashville with other people. I've been playing some shows with this gal, Maggie Antone. She's, in her early 20s, really great songs, and she's kind of getting some good attention. One of those, I've been talking to some of the younger folks, and they're like, well, I did this thing on TikTok, and, it's like, and they get, that's how... back in our day, we used to just drive around in endless circles in the van. But these days you can still are.
We're still doing it.
But nowadays it's like I feel like it's changed a little bit, and you make a video and get some attention that way, and then you get some managers to help. Do whatever you gotta do.
And then suddenly you're playing on the same stage as Boys to Men.
Okay, really? Hey, right on.
In the earlier part of the day. But,
Yeah, well, it takes adapting, doesn't it? Adapting, evolving. This is a weird industry you're in. As you said, with the pandemic, you were the first to be let go and the last to be brought back in.
We were just playing shows into our computer screens, and Thomas has been playing with a band called Bertha, which is a Grateful Dead drag cover band. Actually, that has a show in May at the Gray Eagle, right?
It's true.
Yes, and we've been in touch to maybe see about getting you guys to come in here if possible.
Oh, nice.
Maybe.
Yeah, Thomas is a big Grateful Dead fan, and he, is playing he's the guitar man. He's the Jerry Garcia master in that band, and it's
you're the Jerry role in that one. Yes,
I am.
I know it's Jacob Grootman, who is kind of a multi-instrumentalist maybe, and we've been talking a bit about having Bertha come in.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So.
Jacob wanted to play bass in the band.
Yeah. Sure.
And me to play guitar, so.
Who doesn't want to play the fiddle part? That sounds pretty good
right?
to me. Yeah. And you mentioned, getting managers and stuff. You mentioned Molly Farr. She's kind of your booking agent. I know of her stuff. And you work with some good people.
Yeah.
Angela Backstrom does your radio promotion. She lives
Yeah.
way over in Australia, but covers the Americana world real well.
We love Angela.
Yeah, cool. Well, I'm glad glad we got this album from you, Cher Rev, and that you've been doing some good touring, and that you're heading back out in May. It's Miss Tess, and what your website? I guess it's Miss Tess.
MissTessMusic.com.
All right.
Yeah, and you can. I've been selling albums through my Bandcamp page. And the nice folks at Free Dirt Records have been mailing them for me, which has been really great.
That's another
Up in
good
DC.
organization. Yeah, you pick all the good ones.
Oh yeah, well you gotta surround yourself with good people.
It
in
takes
this
a village.
Industry.
Yes. You've done that with Thomas too.